What's up, everybody? I'm here at the Big Brother 15 press junket with one of our newest house guests. You want to tell everybody your name and where you're from? My name is McCrae Olsen, and that's McCrae's first name. God-given first name. All right, McCrae. It's really going to be tough to have that system of, keeping me, confident and stuff like that. That's going to be really tough for me, so I'm just going to have a mantra that I keep in my head of, like, what do you do up in Minnesota? Minnesota, I'm a delivery pizza boy. I keep going on, I keep fighting, that kind of stuff. That's my thing. I love being a delivery pizza boy. That's a good attitude, McCrae. I like what you're putting out there. I like how you're top of the pizza. You got the delivery pizza boy haircut, though, right? What's up, man? I mean, you said it. Exactly. I don't know. I think it's kind of fun being pizza boy. I'm proud of it, kind of, That's cool. Yeah. Own what you do. No matter what you do, own it. Yeah, exactly. I like that, McCrae. I like McCrae's attitude. Thank you.
Hey, and welcome to On the Block. I hate to have to come in after that tug off yourself there with this music that I'm having to listen to. I'm sure there's some video attached to it I can't see that's equally as disgusting. So, yeah. Yeah. Well, you did a bad. Okay. All right. All right. Yeah, absolutely. Just quit. We gotta quit saying that. We just gotta be like, we do it when we can do it. You know. I mean, like that's the thing. It's not like we're trying to, avoid our mission in life of delivering the Big Brother speculation spoilers. Uh, but no, I mean it's just it has been crazy. It has been crazy for us both here. So anyway, but as things stand tonight, obviously, if you've read the tweet and are watching this live, thank you for joining us. And if you're catching this on iTunes after the fact or watching it on YouTube, we appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel there, and you'll be seeing our exit interviews with the Canada 3 house guests as we can schedule those shortly after the finale. So, okay,
yeah,
McCrae.
Mike muted. Another good one. My fucking mic was muted again. Sorry, folks. Yeah. All right,
Well,
we're
good.
still
I
getting
was
it.
doing most of the talking.
Exactly.
Anyway, so
Yep. Always works
all right.
out.
So let's talk about it. All right. As you probably know if you're watching, you're coming here to find out that Sarah did win the HOH. She nominated, quite obviously, Ashleigh and Godfrey. They played the veto. Ashleigh has won the veto. The only person for the renom was Britnee. Britnee and Godfrey on their block next to each other, with Ashleigh being the only vote this week. And the feeds basically went down. The last feeds of the season happened today, and it was the house guests getting the news of an eviction. So what we basically is the safest to speculate without any question. I don't hate to say that, but it would be almost odd and way out of character, and obviously I believe game losing if Ashleigh didn't make the decision to bring Godfrey into the final three, other than Britnee, just to separate Britnee and Sarah. Let's talk about it from there. So right now we've got a final three of Sarah, Ashleigh, and Godfrey. All three have played very different games. All three have been on different sides of the goings on in the house, and they all had a very different path to get them there, and arguably all good and winning games.
Absolutely.
So I think it's been this season has caught a lot of flack. We were just talking about that before we went live. The twists have bothered a lot of the fans, and it's prevented crucial parts of gameplay, which is being able to campaign for yourself.
All stuff we agree with.
Over half the house is exited due to some type of twist, and they've had less than 10 minutes to campaign or develop any kind of strategy with regards to how to get themselves out of the mess. And being able to do that is what makes the great players. Evil Dick was tweeting about that today. That's where you get the Dans and you get the Dr. Wills, is you put them in a bind and you see them wiggle out.
Mm-hmm.
And there's been some good games played in the house, but due to the twists, it's done a couple things. It has kept anybody's game's momentum from getting from the good game to the great game place. And then you've got someone like Sarah and Britnee who have played really good games, but there's been so much positive twist influence on their games that it's almost going to have an asterisk by it.
Mm-hmm.
Would you agree with that, McCrae? And also, the people that are listening, add in the comments if you think it does. If you think the 8 of a twist would make Sarah or Britnee, if she does stay and get through the final 3 and win the whole thing, does this all these twists helping their game, does it tarnish their win? What do you think?
I mean, that's like beauty is in the eye of the beholder, I think, really, because like to them, it's never gonna like change nothing. It shouldn't change anything for them, I guess. Like for us, like sure, there's gonna be people that will say like, oh, well, they had all this power, they had all this different stuff, but at the same time, it's like they can't choose that. They didn't choose that. It's not their fault.
Sure.
Like let's not blame them. One,
Sure.
but like also, like they got a certain power that not always is a good thing. That puts you as a target. Like, I mean, like there's always the flip side to the coin, and I think that let them come out and explain the choices they made. Let them like live or die by their swords. Like we can't be the ones to say like let's take what they say and put it up for like we'll weigh the pros and cons. I don't know. You have to give them a chance to like speak for their game. Like everyone, of course, like they're gonna boost up their own game. Everyone does it,
Sure.
but at the same time, like let them try to speak for themselves because we might glean a little new information that could shine some light on why they were a great player. I don't know.
Well, no, absolutely, and with regards to the twist, this is one way to look at it. I think is positive, and if you're watching out there and you have any kind of any desire to play Big Brother in the future, whether it be Canada or U.S. or another country, think about this. In this day of social media being obviously so popular, so easy to use, and so commonly used to, advertise these shows through fan interaction, like Big Brother and Big Brother Canada especially, hey, vote on this, go here and vote this, if this twist kind of thing. So you are a more refined player that Dr. Will didn't have to do.
Deal with a bunch of shit.
Dan didn't really do. It's one of those things where it's another element to the game of working the audience in a completely different way outside of diary room, but to gain advantages because of that. So
it's a different game. I think it's a different game.
Yes.
It's a different game. Like we've got like U.S. version, we've got the U.K. version, but like literally Canada has their own version. We got to stop thinking about it as the U.S. version. Like if it's going to continue this way, no one's ever going to be happy about it. Everyone's going to bitch about all the twists, but like that's. From what I understand, that seems like that's what is going to happen. Like if they get another season, I'm guessing the same exact thing is going to happen. Like it's a combination of both seasons, both formats, and like. I don't know. Like, don't come back and watch it, I guess, if you guys have been pissed off about this one, because it's probably going to be a lot of the same, I guess,
Yeah. Well, and honestly, it's been a good season. It was a great cast. I enjoyed everybody, really. There wasn't anybody that, like, just drove me crazy or anything like that. It was a good season.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, the twist got a little bit old, but it still was fun to watch the direction the game went after the twist. The dust settles and everybody's trying to reshuffle or whatever. That's always enjoyable to a point. So, I mean, Big Brother Canada, the house kicks ass, the competitions kick ass, the cast kicks ass, Arissa kicks ass. I mean, I don't think you can let Twistos mess it up by just throwing in a few extra twists in there. It's still a good season. The house,
absolutely.
Killer.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, anyway.
Twistos. And that's like and like to have like a killer house like that, like a part of it has to be like advertising money, Like, they crammed that shit down our throat, but I bet Twistos paid some good-ass money for it, and I bet it went to, like, that fucking badass set design,
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
Fucking, yeah. We should talk about Ashleigh, or, like, fucking, right?
Okay, yeah,
Start it up with, or do you want to go fucking her last?
No, we're on her. Let's talk about
I mean, because, like, again, like, she gets the most hate. Like, she gets a lot of hate out there. I mean, like, she's gonna get a lot of, like, blah, 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 and then there'll be, like, the fangirls that are, like, all about her. There's, I don't know. I think that, like, I threw it out there. I don't know where it was, but I was saying, like, like, yeah, she used Zach as a meat shield, and then Dan Talents, actually, shout out to Dan Talents, who constantly challenges me, he, in the good way, he says, like, oh, well, she didn't understand, she was a pawn, or whatever, but it's like, because the person doesn't understand the game they're playing, doesn't mean the gameplay is bad, like, they don't understand what they're doing, so, like, I don't know, like, you have to give them credit,
but so you're saying that Ashleigh doesn't know what she's doing?
I don't know. I have no idea. I'm saying that this is what like people might think this. This is what this guy Dan Talent said. So like some people out there probably think that. To me, it's like I don't really know what's happening. I guess I think that I'm not really sure. Again, we'll see what she says when she comes out.
Ashleigh has made some decent moves. Like I said before we went on, we were looking at this. And Ashleigh's won the last 3 vetoes. She's only been on the block 3 times, and she won the veto and saved herself each time. The first time she was on the block was against Zach, won the veto, and didn't even give him a pity vote, but voted him out. Okay, within that same time frame, she's been telling the audience in the DR that her ride or die person was Peely, not Zach.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, like I've been saying this whole season, I think that she's a great player because she knew who to latch onto with Zach, rode him, and at least like you say, even if she wasn't fully aware of how good of a spot she was in, she was at least she put herself there and knew to stay there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And being able to read stuff, in the house enough to do that is wise. But she used all of his influence with when Jordan went out, that made him weaker to a point. When Kevin went out, same thing. I mean, like, he held the Diaper Alliance together. He was in multiple other alliances that kept her safe.
Well,
like I said,
he was such a linchpin.
Once he became too red hot to even stay close to and touch anymore, and it was on the block, and there was a chance to get rid of him, boom. I mean, like, she did it. She couldn't have saved him. Like, she needed to vote with the House, but she didn't give him a pity vote, which I like that.
That's a great
I admire that.
Yeah, absolutely. Going down with the ship is a fucking dumb thing to do.
Yeah, but she's turned it on, dude. And being in the final 2 or being in the final 3 with Godfrey, he's been throwing a lot of competitions, but he also sucks at a lot of competitions. And Sarah has her moments. And you can't ever predict which one she's going to be good at. That's the thing about Sarah, too.
Exactly. That's what I was kind of thinking. Moving on to fucking Sarah, I guess. Like, it seems like she has the build for, like,
hold on a second. If somebody has an argument for Ashleigh's game to win, I don't want, like, any kind of trashing of Ashleigh in the comments, anything like that. I don't get clogged up with that. But just put in their arguments for Ashleigh's game to win, because I do think she's got a winning game if she can articulate. And depending on, because she's got a lot of friends in the jury. But go ahead with Sarah.
Sarah, she's got, like, a decent build for, like, the competitions that are going to be coming up. Like, the other thing that I was kind of thinking about is, like, can we, like, assume what the competition set is going to be, like, at least from last season? Because I don't remember what last season's was. Wasn't it, like...
The first one was it was like raining in the boat, and they had to
yep. So that's
you can imagine. Okay, let's just say I don't want to get too guessy.
Yeah, of course.
Then we start John Nashing it.
Yeah.
You could look at an endurance is going to be first off, and Ashleigh won that endurance HOH, the torture one. Oh, and hey, that's another thing. Her HOH was completely destroyed by the probably one of the biggest twists of the season.
Yeah.
And she kept going and if she gets the final 2, that's a huge argument for Ashleigh.
Oh, absolutely.
Not to mention this. In my final 2 speech, if I was Ashleigh sitting next to Sarah, I would be saying, you cannot separate what Sarah did from what Britnee did. That was a team. Her and Britney did everything. Even if you say Zach, there's a point in which Zach left the house that Ashleigh did her own thing.
Yeah.
So,
but that's a tough point to fucking, like... if she doesn't bring up that point, because I think that's like a huge big selling point, like literally, like, like, sure, I had Zach, and Zach was like a part of a lot of good stuff and blah blah blah, but like he left, and I was on the bad side of every twist at that point or whatever,
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the thing. Sarah was on the good side of every twist.
Exactly.
And Ashleigh was on the bad side of every twist.
Yeah, like, that's definitely something that should be, like, talked about, like at length fucking during this whole process. Like Twist ran the season. Twist were essentially a fucking player in the game. Like just talk about Twist as if they were a person in the game. Be like, you know, like that's pretty much how the game got played out. Like this season, fucking the 17th house guest was fucking Canada. You know.
Yeah, it really was. It really was.
But Sarah fucking, she's a good competitor. I think she might have a decent chance coming up. Like, if it's anything to go by from last season, like, you could assume maybe Godfrey might do good on the first competition. I don't know. I guess we're getting into fucking. I love guessing about those challenges. It's fun, but of course, it's no place for
honestly, if I
logical.
The smart money would be on Ashleigh for a.
Well, that's the thing. All right, but if you
although you do have to say that even though Britnee got the HOH, Sarah was part of an endurance challenge win with Britnee.
What?
You remember
standing
that?
on the fucking.
Standing on the gears thing.
I don't know. I mean,
yeah, but it's still an endurance. So I mean, just like when you're just. Keep it fair and balanced.
Yeah.
So to speak.
So, I mean, I don't know. I think
it is the truth. It is the truth.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be. I don't know. It's too tough to even fucking like try to play out. Like Ashleigh and Sarah are equal and opposite almost. Like good competition for each other. And like Godfrey's just so wild card. Like that it's fucking
so
like.
Card. And see, my thing is, and I was on Rob Has a Podcast last night, and I was saying this.
Wait,
honestly,
he uses Hangouts. I don't even pleb. What a pleb. What a fucking pleb.
Oh hey.
I wish I did as much cocaine as Rob Sesternino does.
I don't think you should say that. Godfrey, I think he might be in a position that I don't know if he can win.
Yeah.
You know, I think that like Bruno and Willow and Kevin,
but he's got fucking
are aware of the game he's playing. But I don't think against Sarah or Ashleigh he could. I don't think there's a strong enough case to be argued for him based on what the house guests have seen. Now, what the audience has seen, how we love Godfrey and his DRs. We know what he's doing. He's very aware of what he's doing, and that's important for us fans. He's playing a great game, but I honestly don't think he's playing a winning game. I think that if either Ashleigh or Sarah want a for sure win, honestly, I think you take Godfrey.
Yeah.
And then you hope that even if he does articulate his game in the final speech, which he's got the capability of doing,
he does.
I'm afraid the jury's going to show up on finale, not with their minds already made up, and it's not going to be changed by the final two speech.
I agree with that.
But
like,
if
I don't
you're
know.
looking at Ashleigh and Godfrey, I mean, it's insane. Okay, you got Peely, Zach, Kevin, possibly Jordan for Ashleigh.
But oh shit! Like, if anyone takes Godfrey, is my mic really fucking on? If anyone takes Godfrey, they are sitting against a guy in the finals, which in Big Brother US is notoriously a bad thing.
I knew you were bringing that up. I knew you were
fucking.
bringing that up.
I love that fucking. I love that fact. Like,
according to that, then Godfrey wins against anybody just because of.
Could be.
That ain't gonna happen, man.
Yeah.
That's gonna bust up. Sarah and Ashleigh have both been really good game players. They really have. And so has Godfrey.
That's what exactly. Like you talking about like
with three completely different games, and trying to compare them is an apples and oranges situation.
Yeah, and like I don't know, you brought up like before, like sometimes like what makes great players is like watching them getting cornered and then wiggling out, and like sure, like Godfrey was in that position. Like we're looking at this picture right here on the side on our little thing. It's like him getting out of a situation, like. That's him, like, literally. But, like, the other thing about it is, like, did he get out of it, or was it, like, the fucking twist of the house that got out of it? Like, do you fucking award something like that value in a final speech,
Well, Cindy came back in, and that's what helped to get Jordan out. So she came in due to a twist, which aided Godfrey, but, I mean...
But him laying low and then fucking getting over this hurdle... of fucking, like, now he could really lay low because the tides turned, like, there was new fish to fry, You know, he could sit back
You
forever. You know, like I
you think
sure it wasn't his fucking concoction, but at the same time, like fucking he kind of put himself in that position. He fucking like found a rut after that, and he fucking played that rut, and he fucking played it well, and he knows that he did exactly what he did. You know, like
Sure.
is that something that the jury would award a winner of the game? Like, could you make that fucking case?
I don't know. Um, you know, honestly, dude, Andy always talks about how he played both sides of the house, and I always argue that he played kind of the man in the middle between a crumbled larger group of people that were at least a circle of trust, if not an alliance.
Mm-hmm.
So, but Godfrey has truly played every side of the house, and even between people in the house, between people in the same alliances in the house. So Godfrey's been the man in the middle this whole time. And
was that strategic placement? Did he fucking have cognition fucking to get himself
he
there?
would know. Well, he was on the outs, but no, like I mean, I firmly believe that he knew things he had to say. Like, dude, he said to Sarah the other day, he said things to her, and I think these kind of little Godfrey things are not flashes of genius, but
just
I think I'm like
telling
when I hear
signs
him say that, I think hell yeah, Godfrey, good for you, because he said to her, he was like, now that Peely's gone, there's nobody here that I can win against, nobody here I can beat, blah blah blah,
really
just
playing that up.
so
Yeah.
it played that up to take me there. Do you think that Godfrey feels that he doesn't need to win these next HOHs and they'll take him the final two anyway? That's obviously what he wants. You want to have both people you're with in the final three wanting to take you to the final two.
Yeah.
But I don't, honestly, Ashleigh and Sarah have got to know it's going to be tough to win against each other. Godfrey's really might be the
I think
pick.
that seems like more of like again so wild card, but like if I was them, like putting myself in their position, I totally think like, oh, I'd pick Godfrey because like from what I kind of gather of everyone's like what they think of Godfrey, like they yeah, you put it so perfectly. Like I think that everyone's minds are kind of made up like going in, like.
Well,
But like to be honest, my mind was not made up, like when I went in there.
Your mind was not made up?
No, and that's what I wonder about like people like Jordan. Like I don't really know Jordan, but I really hope that he's got like the common sense to be like, well, I'm not fucking making up my mind till I get there and I see what's happening, like, and I want to think critically. Like I don't want to think on emotion. I don't want to think on spite-based votes. I think that kind of fucking taints the game that we all love. I don't know.
Sure.
I think that like
dude, a bitter jury is the biggest. It pisses me off more than anything.
Yeah.
Is a bitter jury. So I definitely don't want to see any of that.
No, that's
Zach
just,
said.
yeah.
Zach said that he wants to be the kind of juror that votes for the person that played the best game.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope that he will do that. I feel that he will. He's one of those sportsmanship kind of guys.
No, and absolutely, like definitely, like him taking his loss, him walking out like he did. I watched the sideshow with him and Peter. I thought that was a fucking excellent speech by Peter. I really do. I was really like, damn, like this is good. Like Peter's really fucking nailing it down. What do you gotta say? Let's hear.
Respectfully to Peter, I don't know if that sideshow is the time and place to talk to a guy who's just played arguably one of the best games that was played this season, regardless of the twist coming at him about a tweet he sent 2.5 years ago.
No, but
you know what I mean?
I think that it was awesome because Zach knew what was gonna happen. Like I think Zach really knew he sent that tweet. Like, or like he remembers that tweet. I think the other thing was that fucking like even Peter, like who everyone wanted to fucking like rip him apart. Like Peter fucking like tipped his hat and was like, like good job, you fucking played the best game, which he said like Peter thought that he played the best game. Like to me it showed like a humility in Peter that Peter usually doesn't show on the sideshow because he's playing this character of fucking dickbag and fucking like and of course he was still playing that and stuff and like of course it wasn't the best time, but it was fucking like the TV moment that everyone wanted finally. Like oh, you're breaking up. Can you hear me? Oh my god, we're having technical difficulties. After I give Rob Has a Podcast some shit about his Hangouts, this Skype garbage is coming through here. Probably with, hold on a while we try to get the call back. Yeah, I'd say like yeah. I don't know. It isn't the best place to bring it up, and it's obviously such a TV moment for them to fucking really rag on Zach. But at the same time, fucking like I don't know. Like I always think about things from like the producer standpoint because like I do video production, I do all that. Like shut the fuck up, thing. I'm trying to talk here. You're distracting me as a motherfucker. Um, I do production and stuff, so I like every time like these twists and stuff happen, I always like try to put myself in the minds of the producer. Like, what are they thinking? Like, as much as we on the show try to talk about like put yourself into the mind of the people playing the game, I honestly do it with the fucking people who make the game because like that's how you fucking get answers for like the explanations of a million twists. And you know, like I see it, they want to fucking get Canada involved. This is a ramble jamble of a speech here, but I think that's like everyone. Classic Spencer to just leave. I don't know what's going on. It says he's away. Um, that is kind of the fucking like if you're fucking producing this show, you want to get everyone involved in Canada, and then you get more viewers. They want to go with the American Idol fucking style format, which American Idol was mainly just like fucking text voting. They want everyone to vote. Voting increases people fucking like producing like content. Oh, we want it. We got, like this is a fucking legit number that you can see how many people are fucking actively giving you money to vote on the outcome of this program. Like Canada has taken it, taken the U.S. one and fucking like, okay, well it's just gonna be a vote-based show, with fucking elements of house-based combat. Rip Spencer. Um, if you tweet some BS, you gotta man up to your words. No. All right. So this is the whole thing about the Zach thing. I like what Peter said because Peter fucking really. Let me try to call Spencer back. Peter really he illustrated the point of like it's the circle of life. Like I guess he didn't illustrate it as best I think he could have, but like to me it's always the circle of life. Like before Max went on to Survivor, or before the Survivor premiered this season, I read a tweet that Max had tweeted, and it was about me having no balls on Big Brother 15, and I was like, this motherfucker, and I was pissed as fuck when I fucking saw that. So I was like, this motherfucker, I hope he does some stupid ass shit, and then fucking. Like, sure enough, as I watch the show, it's like, oh shit, he's gonna get enough hate. Like, I understand, I get it. Fucking, like, to me, it's like this circle of fucking trolldom. Like, I think that I went on Twitter and I fucking trolled it up. I definitely, I think I did. I don't know exactly where I did, but, and no one really has brought it up yet. Hold on a second, Spencer texted me. But like, my point is, fucking Max eventually, like, reached out because I was like, haha, motherfucker, like, even though you lost, Max, I wanted you to go to far, like, it's okay, like, whatever. And he's like, oh, I'm so sorry, bro, blah, blah, blah. And like, I know that he's getting more shit than I could ever give him, so to me, it's like, he's gonna be eating crow essentially. So he's gonna realize why it's not good to troll on the internet, and that's like fucking that's all the reward you need, and that's all that Peter needed. Peter needed like fucking him to walk out. So like Zach's gonna get his hate. Zach's gonna get his troll, and then that troll's gonna get on Big Brother, and then Zach's gonna be able to rip that fucker apart a little bit, and then be like, all right, fucking, you got to go through the ringer. You have to. Where the fuck is Spencer? I want to talk about fucking Survivor too. Oh, you guys are just pretty much like, this is pretty much like what it's like on Twitch. It's me like, oh fuck, something's going on. Should I leave Spencer a video message? I'll leave him a video message. Alright, we'll FaceTime with Spencer. Alright, sorry guys for this. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Skype is throwing up right now. Big old hiccup with Skype. It actually seems like the internet's fucked on his side. He's not connecting. Oh. Hey. You're not getting my calls?
No, I didn't get any of your calls, sir.
It says you're away on Skype.
Yeah, it's...
You're live right now, too.
I'm live right now, okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is. I
Um,
literally didn't do anything to anything. Like, I'm restarting my computer, and just see if that'll help, and it'll bounce back into it. It's fucking typical, though, isn't it?
yeah, I don't know. I'm, like, trying to fucking record your audio. Have you tried fucking restarting your adapter? Or your, your wireless, whatever?
I'm, like, hardwired into it.
I mean, like, yeah, fucking, like, maybe unplug your router and plug it back in. Can you fucking, like, are you on the internet? Can you go, like, Google and shit? Is your internet still working?
Like I said, restarting my computer, so it's firing back up right now.
Oh, okay. I don't know why the fuck it says internet issues. And I think if the internet issues are on my side, I'd be disconnected from the stream right now.
Yeah. I can't fucking believe it.
Again, another behind the scenes exclusive. And then there's Vista Vapors is in the chat, which is maybe my boss.
Hey, shout out zipswine.com and stuff.
Oh yeah, Zipswine. Let's do some advertisements. First up, we got Vista Vapors, since they're in the chat and they haven't left yet. Hopefully, Vista Vapors for all your vaping needs. Go to Vista Vapors, or if you go to the pin page on the top of my Twitter at McCrae Chum, you go through that, and I get a little scratch. You guys get a little vapor juice. You need a techie. No, I'm the techie. I'm the fucker that gets this shit going. Vista Vapors. Go to Vista Vapors and click through mine. I get a little scratch. You guys get a little e-juice and some great deals. The cheapest e-juice in the country. I can't legally promise that. Brought to you also by Zips Wine. Zips Wine. Drink one. Get it through zipswine.com. Promo code. Spencer, what is it?
On the block 15.
On the block 15 promo code. Get your Zips wine today. It's great. It's easy. It's concealable. You can drink it in the public wherever you go. No one thinks it's wine. Drink it in the public. That's also not a legally binding thing. Don't do any of that. Zips Wines does not agree with anything I said.
Yeah. You're like the worst pitch man for Zips Wine, by the way.
Oof. That Zips wine is fucking extra delicious tonight. A little bit of water chaser there for that wine. I am FaceTiming him. You guys want to see Spencer? Say hi, Spencer. What's up? They can't hear you when you're up there. Alright, so is your computer restarted?
Yeah, Maryland's fucking with it now.
It's grape juice. Zips Wine, for all your zip wine needs, for all your whining beverages. And also, again, check out Vista Vapors, cheapest e-juice in America. In the continental U.S. Made in America. If you don't buy from us, you're supporting terrorists. That's also not a legally binding thing. Alright, yeah, you're still offline.
Yeah, it's not working. We might just have to put a bow on it. Can they hear you? Are you recording, or will this be on the podcast?
Yeah, this will be on the podcast.
Alright, we'll talk about who Godfrey would bring. Who would Godfrey bring if he won the final HOH?
Okay. Alright, I think that Godfrey... What'd you say?
Can they hear me?
Wait, I got a good idea here. Wait, let's see if I can do this quick. Add... video capture device. Hold up. This is gonna be sweet. This is gonna be so ghetto and awesome. You ready for this?
Born ready.
Alright, here we go. Alright. Alright, hold on. Oh, what's going on? Reconnecting. Can you hear me?
What, you mess with it in there?
What'd you say? Can you hear me?
Maryland, yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. All right, so I got you up. We're still doing on the block right now. All right, so if Godfrey,
Okay.
who would I pick if Godfrey won HOH? I mean,
If Godfrey won HOH, who would he take? Sarah or Ashleigh?
I think Sarah probably because Sarah, she doesn't have as many friends. I think.
See, that's kind of how I'm leaning because you got to look at what Godfrey knows, and he knows all the friends that Ashleigh has in the jury. I'm not really sure how he would play that.
Yeah.
Again, you could blame both of their games on their counterparts that are sitting in the jury, where Godfrey didn't have anybody for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
Basically at one point I think his most trusted ally was Bruno, and then Bruno turns around and uses the veto on Zach and saves him without talking to Godfrey about it or anything like that. And Godfrey really wanted Zach out, so he didn't really have people to work with, whereas the other two did. He could basically, I guess he could construct the same argument against both of them to a point. But then there's obviously things that he could hang his hat on.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I almost feel like I don't know if it's the same game you played, I guess, but like I feel like your and his games are kind of similar, I guess. I think like if he explains it, fucking like if he puts it the way that I think he should put it, like to me it's a game winner, like.
I mean, yeah, like Godfrey has played a game similar to mine in the way he had to act was, hey, I'm here when you need me, that kind of thing. Look no farther than your friend Godfrey when you need a big target or when something needs to happen, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
And Godfrey's played that, I'm here as part of your plan, and I'm a non-threat pretty well. And I do think it's a winning game. I really do. I just don't know what the jury. I just don't know. I don't have enough faith in the jury to say Godfrey can win it.
That's exactly the problem. I think that's the problem. Like and that's why if it's up to him, like it's gonna. God, I see someone in the chat say like, if I hear McCrae say the word like again, I'm gonna go crazy. I'm sorry, I don't give a fuck. Like. If I don't know, like Godfrey really has to weigh his options between the two, and it's really a game changer, like because I think he could win or lose essentially against which one he picks, because I think he has a way better like a good argument against Sarah, because she was on the fucking plus side of every fucking twist. Godfrey had almost no benefit except for the one twist. Like, he had no direct power. He fucking pretty much had to let the fates play shit out for him, like.
Yeah. So you're saying that Godfrey's only winning option would be against Sarah then?
Not only, but I think that he probably has a better argument with her.
Yeah.
In the jury's mind.
And the closer you attach her to Britnee, I think the better for being able to claim your victory as your own and not say that her victory would be shared.
You think that's a really big selling point?
I do think it's a big selling point. I think it's a huge selling point.
Yeah, interesting.
So I honestly do. Especially if you're Godfrey, who's had nobody.
Yeah.
But anyway, hey dude, let's wrap this up.
This is amazing to me. I'm happy. Oh, this is so sweet. We're breaking grounds right here. This is fucking history happening. I wanted to talk Survivor.
What?
I said I wanted to talk Survivor.
I did too, but this is sluggish, man. We're not a bunch of scallywags. Got our computers wired together with bent coat hangers and stuff.
Motherfucker. You gotta trust in what I say. You should have fucking unplugged your Ethernet right away. Fucking power surged it. Whatever the fuck.
You wanna hear how dumb I am?
Anything that I just said didn't really make technical sense anyways, so I know that you're going to say that I didn't even understand anything you said.
I'm wearing my headphones. I don't even have to have them.
No, I was doing that too. That's what I do always.
Alright, well, dude, I don't know. Let's end this. I don't want to do it.
Yeah, let's do
I
it.
hate doing this. It pisses me off.
Yeah, I love it so much.
I don't know what the hell's wrong with my computer.
My ability to improvise, I really.
Did it kick you in?
Oh yeah, I love it. I think it's great.
Good.
I think it's so great.
All right.
All right.
Well, everybody, thanks for watching. Please leave comments. Hit that thumbs up. I don't know what that does. Hit that and subscribe to us. But put in the comments different arguments for different people's game.
Yeah.
I want to see a lot for Sarah, Ashleigh, and Godfrey. You can do each one if you want to. An argument to win the whole thing, because they both have strong cases. They all three of them have strong cases. So whoever is in the final two, they both surely will, especially having made it that far. So anyway, thanks for watching, and we will talk to you later. McCrae, what do you got to plug?
All right. I'm just gonna knock you out and then just go on with it, and I'll finish her out.
Okay, all right. Oh yeah, follow me at Spencer B. Clausen. All right. Thanks, McCrae. Shoot me a text when you finish it.
Yep, no problem. See ya, man.
Bye.
All right, blind here, blind in it. All right. Thanks again, guys. Let's get rid of this. You can go to. Oh wait, maybe we should put this up for like a fucking product shot camera. I'm gonna fuck around here a little bit. Go to Zips Wine. Zips Wine for all your wine needs. Let's get a fucking product shot here. Zips Wine. Delicious from the first drop to the last drop. Every time, guaranteed. That's not their tagline, but I just made that for them. Zips Wine, you can have that for free. Thanks, guys. Also, shop at VistaVapors.com. Get all your vape stuff, cheapest prices in the North Americas. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my shit. Look at my hair. Thanks. What are we gonna do? Are we gonna keep going? I was just saying some more Zips Wine stuff and Vista Vapors. I was giving another shout out to them.
Okay, but we're back. Move your camera back so I can see you. I'm just looking at your ceiling.
Shit, sorry, I forgot about that one.
Thanks, baby. Love you.
You talking to me?
No, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy Maryland lots of Zips Wine.
Yeah, can you see me now?
So when I went away, this is what you did.
What, are you watching it?
To wrap things up. No, I wasn't watching it. Marilyn just told me that we're back online, and then I Skype into this.
My hair's all fucked up.
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay.
But
I'm gonna have to get another Zips Wines here.
no,
I got a big old box
I think it's
of
gone on too long with my big fuck up there. So.
What do you mean? What's gone on too long? We still got the same amount of viewers, I think. They're still here. They're still ready for some hardcore action.
All right.
Well, I mean,
let's talk about.
we can fucking cut the Big Brother. I mean, what do you think? We could go on. What else do we have really to think about? Who would Sarah take? We talked about that both the girls should take Godfrey.
Yeah.
Let's see. What jury vote?
Is there a way? Is there a way we're not looking at it?
The only thing is if Britnee is still there, that's the only way we're not looking at it.
Yeah, it's the only way we're not looking at it. And I don't think we should. I think that's because at this point, fuck it. I mean, you know what I'm
Of
saying?
course. But we did that with Zach, and shit happened. Britney,
Yeah.
I think, shit. Of course, she wants Sarah. Of course, she wants Sarah. Fucking, she'd probably want Godfrey. Godfrey doesn't have as many friends. That's pretty much the summary of that. I think that's nail in that coffin.
Well,
I think, yeah. That fucking Survivor was pretty great. I liked it a lot.
Survivor was awesome.
It totally caught me by surprise.
What did?
The win. Spoiler alert, spoiler alert, we're about to fucking spoil Survivor. Fucking Mike's win was big because me and you were both like, this is never gonna fucking happen because of the vote thing. That's bullshit. Like, they fucked up. But we shouldn't have been so brash. We shouldn't have
I know.
we should have known better that they wouldn't fuck up
Mike-
that hard.
Mike is a great winner.
Yeah,
Man, he is
he's one of the. I think
fantastic.
he's one of the best. I that's stupid for me to say because I don't fucking watch it that much. But I mean, it's like you never
What'd
see
you
the
say?
fuck. He's one of the best, one of the better. I don't know, just because you never expect like the dude that kicked all the ass to make it all that way, to get votes. Fucking Jen steps up and fucking gives this badass speech, which
That was
in
awesome.
my mind seems like they edited it like it fucking turned the jury, you know?
Yeah.
Which is like, and Survivor in my mind is notorious for being that fucking bitter, poison ass fucking jury every single time, and it sucks. Like, man, like when fucking, what's his name got fucking snubbed? Russell Hantz.
Russell Hantz?
Man, when he got snubbed like multiple times, it was just like fuck this game. Like that pretty much was I was over with it because it's just like this dude played a fucking crazy fucking game. Like you have to award that shit. Like
Yeah, he was intense, and he played
something that
He
no
played
one's
the entire
done.
game.
And they're just like, nope, we're never gonna let a fucking different player win the game. It's always gonna be the same fucking mold of winners.
Well, I was really worried about Dan being such a bitter juror. What did you think about Probst ripping Dan about that your mother's a whore stuff?
That was stupid. That was fucking stupid. I was pissed off about that. Like, Dan said
I
other
didn't-
things that it would have been like, the other things, go, if you're gonna fucking make this whole fucking thing, you're gonna fucking die on this fucking hill, like, go after something that's not fucking the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Like, oh my god, like, oh, and Rodney being pissed off about it, like, dude, whatever. What the fuck ever. Like, if you honestly think that fucking Dan is a fucking, like, piece of shit misogynist and he fucking is, like, slapping girls on the ass and, like, I don't know, like, he's definitely old school, and, like, he probably doesn't understand what is a fucking appropriate anymore, and, like, how it can get him in trouble, but to me, like, you guys are, like, this whole fucking thing about fucking, like, we're gonna fucking, let's highlight these issues, let's highlight it. Like, okay, so everyone remember, don't say the misogyny out loud, don't learn from it, just don't say it out loud, because that's how you get in trouble. Like, just say it with, like, people that you're close with. Even Jeff touched on that point of, like, you know, like, oh, well, you got people filming these people all the time, which is, like, that's 100% true. Like, everyone says some stupid-ass shit in their house with people they trust, blah, blah, blah. Like, of course, don't go on the shit if you're gonna fucking say stupid shit, but at the same time, like, some people just don't understand what is okay anymore, like, because all this shit would fly as free as fuck in the 80s, you know? And, like, people don't fucking have Twitter and fucking, like, people don't have all this shit. I don't, you know, what... It's no excuse, but at the same time, it's like, fucking, like, make them learn from it, not fucking cover it up and for the world to see, you know? To me, you're not, it's not a learning experience if you're fucking just, like, attacking someone like that. Like, you should be like,
Well,
this is why you're dumb, and this is why you should learn from it, and you shouldn't be like that anymore. Not, like, all those thoughts you had, just hide those and fucking let those come out with people you trust. Like,
Well, it's just seemed to me that, you know, Dan didn't like his edit, and he'd made some comments in some interviews about it, about how it was editing and that kind of stuff. And so Probst wanted to call him out. Basically, it's like, you talk shit about, you know, our show on an interview, we'll trash you on live TV for a good 5 minutes, you know?
yeah, of course.
And I thought that was a little harsh, you know.
Fuck yeah!
I
I
think
felt bad as fuck, but like to me, it's like
I think
I don't
Dan
know.
is somewhat a victim of people thinking that controversy is the same thing as drama when you're editing a show. So they're looking for those kind of things when there's not a lot of gameplay to you know, shine the spotlight on.
No fucking
But,
shit. That is
know.
to me, it's just a bunch of fucking horse shit. Where I was like, there's other things that I was way more like, ooh, that's questionable, Dan. Like, ooh, I won't say that shit. You know, like your mother's a whore. Like, fuck off. Like I don't know. It's not like it's Deadwood. We're not in Deadwood anymore where it's like, you're a motherfucker. Like, you try to say fuck my mother. Like, and then that becomes a shoot-off, you know? Like, that's how it is in Deadwood. That's not how it is anymore. If you fucking say your mother's a whore, it's a fucking, like, such an innocuous comment to me. And, like, the people that still fucking are like, oh, fuck, you don't talk about my mother. It's like, you're that's so strange to me. That's alien, essentially. Like,
Well,
I must be, yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
I agree that it
Middle
it
fingers to
was not
everyone.
it was not said as an act of misogyny.
No.
It was locker room talk that
Yeah.
was just not appreciated by Rodney
Yeah.
because of his relationship with his mother.
Absolutely.
And
But
it
no,
made
I
Dan
bet
look dumb.
fucking
It didn't make him look.
I bet Rodney
you know.
would say that shit to someone else. Fucking, he's in the fucking, like, I don't know, fucking whatever. No, I agree with that. Locker room talk is exactly it.
That's it. So,
But
well,
fucking, what about second chances?
second chances are great. My boy Terry Dietz is back in.
That's like, I was kind of happy about that. Like, I know that you
Oh,
liked him so much, so I'm excited to see what he's got. Like, that's kind of like what I'm kind of excited
Dude,
about.
he's older now than he was then, but hopefully he's still got it. He looks like he still has it. So
He looked great. Well, like that shot of like those two guys. What, Andrew maybe was the other dude's name, but they looked like they were fucking like bunch of buds, like funning around, like
buds.
we're all some silver foxes, but we still got it. Like,
Silver
I don't
fox.
know. Is that yeah, they seem like they could be sweet on the show. Like, it'd be fun, fun watching.
And I'm glad Shireen is back on. I do like
Yeah.
Shireen.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily. I hope she leaves her soapbox.
Can we also
back
fucking
in the
talk
States.
about the most nuts turn ever in a show I think I've ever seen? Like, from fucking like, everyone's like, she sucks, like, what a fucking lunatic, she's following Max, like, what an idiot, to fucking like, the praise saint of all, like, holy shit. I'm not saying anything about anything, but I think that it's just like, what a fucking edit, like, turnaround. Like, from a producer's
absolutely.
standpoint, like, that was crazy. And the way that the audience, like, fucking went with it was insane. I don't know. I think that's something to be said about that.
Like her standing up to Will when he didn't
Was
get
fucking
this
awesome.
letter.
That's
That was
fucking
awesome.
great.
It was
Yeah,
awesome.
of course.
See, I liked Shireen the whole time, so she just got better to me.
But she got that
I
fucking
know that she was
goofy.
not popular.
She got the fucking Phoebe from Friends edit, essentially.
Oh, for sure.
That was her role, and everyone. I guess that's not true. Everyone hates fucking Ross. What else do we got? What else of fucking shows we watch? Whatever. We got
Man,
fucking...
I don't know. I do want to mention that I will be at Reality for Diabetes in Cincinnati, June 5th, 6th, and 7th. The walk is at Kings Island, which is like an amusement park there with roller coasters and stuff. There's a walk there, and looking forward to seeing a bunch of people, talking to a bunch of fans about BB. So very excited about that. That's great people put on that event, and went to it last year and had a blast. Donnie's going to be there. Christine's going to be there. Alyssa was supposed to be there, but she's bailed out last minute. I'm not sure why. I guess just scheduling conflicts. And let's see. I know Mike, the Just One Survivor, is going to be there along with Tyler. I told you that already.
Super
And
cool.
man, there's Nayanka from Survivor is going to be there.
Who everyone hates, essentially.
Yeah.
Which to me, like, I think I remember seeing that moment, but I don't think I remember like hating her as vitriolic as everyone else did. Because to me, it's like, fuck yeah, get it, girl.
Yeah, honestly, I remember not liking her, but
I don't remember. I guess I don't remember.
I can't wait to see her. You know.
Philip L says it wasn't your "Mama's a whore" comment. It was that Dan said in all of his exit interviews that the show misedited that moment, and that your mama jokes were happening for 30 minutes before the scene, and it was taken out of context. Probst showed the raw footage to defend the show's edit. I agree that that's what happened, but at the same time, like, why didn't they show us 30 minutes before the...
Yeah,
you
don't
like
pick 5 minutes before.
No
3
shit.
minutes before
To me, it's like, well, fucking, like, them showing that moment to me was like,
didn't prove anything.
It proved dick all. Like, fucking put your money where your mouth is, Probst, and let's watch give us the live feed. Like, give us all the footage. Like, let us download it on Dropbox or some shit. Like, that's how you fucking, like, you want to see what the Survivor's really like. God damn,
Yeah.
That's again the biggest complaint I have with Survivor, of course. Well, we all do. That's why we come to Big Brother. That's why we're fucking
live feeds.
disciples. Exactly.
But you know, so yeah, I will be there doing that Reality for Diabetes. And that's
Sorry.
gonna be a lot of fun. No, it's no quite.
I just saw that and I was like, man, yeah, I agree, but at the same time,
No,
everyone
that's
fucking,
important. That's
yeah.
And
Yeah,
I think
fucking
it's-
everyone
it's-
go get there.
Yeah, absolutely. It was cool to see behind the scenes of Survivor, though.
Dude, that was fucking awesome. I was telling Jess that there's another part that I like. It's not really worth mentioning, but like when they fucking like give the necklace to Mike,
Yeah.
like as a tribe, that scene of like them kind of like fucking like moving around and like Jeff being like, well, I don't have to blah blah blah. Like that scene sticks out for me so much because it's so like the producers didn't know what to do. The shot looked like shit, but to me, like the shot looking like shit like was honest. Like that was some honesty that they threw onto the screen for the once in the fucking.
What are you talking about? Which scene?
All right, so Mike wins his like the final immunity to go on to final three, and then the last three are like we're gonna put it on you, you know, because we respect you or whatever. You remember
Yes.
that? There's a
Yeah.
scene where like when they put it on him, and then like Jeff comes over, and then fucking like Will's walking around like weirdly like in front of Jeff, and like it just like the scene's not like framed up like perfectly like it always is in Survivor. And to me,
Okay.
like that honesty, like me and Jess both looked at each other and was like, that's fucking the best. Like that was the truth of like actually what happened. Like that wasn't faked. Like you couldn't have faked that fucking awesomeness. And that's what Survivor's missing, in my opinion, is that fucking truth.
Okay.
Fucking, but I know, just you were rolling your eyes. What were you saying before fuck, what was that? Before I got on that fucking tangent.
Oh, I was talking about I was going to be in Cincinnati for the.
Not that motherfucker. After that,
I don't know. I'm not sure.
oh, scene behind the scenes. Yeah, and then they showed that fucking live scene, fucking behind the scenes. That was fucking
Yeah.
awesome. Like seeing that, and like you can see like the tripod on the side. Like you can see like another
It's-
cameraman. Like that was
It's weird
fucking
how many people
bonkers.
are out there. It's really weird how many people are out there.
And that, like, again, that's another fucking bit of, like, thank you, God. Like, please, Survivor, like, stop making it so fucking perfected. Like, I want to see the truth. I want to fucking see. I want it to feel like it's real. Like,
You
even
went
if
a
they
little bit
faked
more
it.
raw. You went a little bit more raw, not as
I
polished.
need it raw because because like fucking my teacher at school would always be like, this is how you frame up a scene, and he would always show us Survivor clips where it's like you have like a piece of foliage in the foreground, you have the talent in the middle ground, and then you have fucking something behind them. If you watch Survivor, you'll see that every fucking shot, like it's always fucking perfect, and it's annoying. It's like it's too fucking, and that's what bothers me, I think, because I know that it's so polished that it's like this has to be like, I don't know, whatever. I digress.
I digress. Well, all right. Hey, you're driving to Toronto. Let's talk about that for a second.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's get to that.
You're
Yeah.
taking the big drive. I'm flying in on Wednesday. Do you know where you're staying yet?
We're staying at Liza's.
Yeah, that's where we're staying. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where we're staying. We have the
So
bedroom,
we're all
right?
staying there. Yeah, I think y'all might. Honestly,
no.
honestly,
I'm just trying to fuck with you.
no, honestly, she told us that we
You
were
guys
probably
on
gonna
the
be
air
a low
mattress.
but
Yeah,
that's
so
fine.
are we. We're bringing an air mattress. We're driving one there.
You're bringing your own air mattress.
Yeah.
Damn,
Dude,
dude, you travel somewhere, take your own bed. That's
Fuck yeah.
smart.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
how I do it.
just now I'm thinking maybe I should bring the computer.
Sure, bring it.
I don't know though. It might be such a son of a bitch to fucking haul with, but like we could fucking set up a badass fucking on the block, like multiple
Yeah.
BB Canada house guests, like multiple cameras we got here, you know,
It'd be fun. Would I need to bring my webcam?
to make it fucking super badass. You sure could.
I would.
Well, the other thing
Yeah,
that I was
yeah.
thinking is I might bring Jess's laptop, and I don't know. I haven't like used the Mac for what we do here, like the
Okay.
process that we use.
It would probably fuck up completely.
Well, I can do some practice runs on Monday during the day. But
Okay.
like, what I can say is that we will have some sort of content. It sure won't be a lot, I'd say, but I think that we could maybe put out something. Last year, I put out the Twitch video of all of us watching the episode. I definitely think that we might be able to do something similar to that, I'd
Okay.
say. So
Works for me.
I can't
Works
really
for me.
promise much, guys, but also Tim C93 said that we could use his brother's GoPro when we get out there. He lives close to Toronto.
Okay. Okay.
If we didn't want to buy one, That could definitely be
That
an
might be
option.
cool.
It could be an option.
Yeah.
So yeah. So guys, we're going. I'm leaving maybe Monday, Tuesday. I don't remember when you leave, Spencer.
I leave Wednesday.
Wednesday. Okay. So
Early Wednesday morning. We're in Toronto before noon.
okay. Cool.
So
So yeah. So you're flying directly into Toronto.
no, we lay over in Chicago.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
you're not going through Buffalo.
Yeah, Liza's picking us up and Tala at the same time.
Okay.
So
Maybe I should just fucking pull up, fucking pick you up. I got a car in Toronto.
hell yeah, man! I can't wait. You remember that comic book store we went to last year? That's right around the corner from Liza's house.
Yeah.
I want to go there on Wednesday and get my books.
Well, you know that they're filming fucking Suicide Squad.
Are they? They are.
Dude,
filming some of it in Toronto, aren't they?
right around Liza's place.
Let's go get in it then.
Dude, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking that me and you were fucking drug dealers or some shit. Like we get
Fucking
killed.
henchmen.
Dude, yeah, exactly. Like we're gonna be watching the scenes and then they're gonna be like, you two, you guys
You
look,
two,
yeah, get in the scene.
Look, we need.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking who is it? Zack Snyder's like comes up to a guy, he's like pointing at us.
Yeah. You see those two guys over there?
Yeah, they look like shitheads.
Like total scum lords.
All right, guys. I think that's been awesome on the block.
That's it.
It's been such a good one. I love the bad.
I'm so embarrassed my shit fucking
No,
up.
I love it, man. We fucking improvised. We got some shit distilled. Like it still looked better than fucking Google Hangouts. Like at least we're not on that shit no more. Man, everything looks better than Google Hangouts.
true.
God damn, fucking, those are the true scumlords. Those are fucking pleb casuals. Thanks everyone for watching. You can follow me
Yeah, if you're still
McCrae.
watching at this point,
God
thank
bless
you
you.
very much.
We've got even more people now. We got 45. Thanks everyone for watching. God bless you. I'm at McCrae Chum.
God bless you.
That's my own sign off. You fucking make up your own asshole. Whatever God it may be. Oh yeah, actually the God that I say bless you is Tuk Tuk, our true chosen Lord. All right. All right. It's getting
Thanks,
ridiculous.
everybody.
Yep. Take care everyone. Thanks again and see you later. Good night and good luck.